Hey guys, good morning. This is Diary of a Coach, episode 293. 293. How are you this morning? This is the week of good imagination. This is the week of good imagination. This is the week of thinking creatively, being creative, imagining good things, and choosing to create positive vibes, visualizing everything possible. So, this is the week of imagination, the week of positive thinking, the week of creative thinking. How are you this morning? How are you coping? What's going on? This morning's topic is titled How to Handle Trust Issues. How to handle trust issues. Trust me, one of the most difficult things to do is to relate with someone who has trust problems or trust issues. It is a very stressful thing to do. Very stressful. If you are in a relationship or friendship or acquaintance with someone who has trust issues, I trust you or you trust me, it's stressful, very stressful, because consciously or unconsciously, they are watching their back, they are double doubting you, they are doubling on you, they are making parallel plans irrespective of what agreements you have. They are always second guessing, it can be very stressful. Trust problems are PTSD problems. Trust problems are PTSD problems. Anytime you meet someone who has trust issues, it is a PTSD issue. And what is PTSD? It's a post-traumatic stress disorder. Trust issues is a post-traumatic stress disorder. So if you're having trust issues, you need to check in with someone that can help you, maybe like a therapist, like a clinical psychologist, like a psychiatrist, like a life coach may not necessarily have this skills. So let me just say a therapist. Because until you resolve that PTSD, you will be losing friendships, you'll be losing intimacy with people, you'll be losing money, you'll be losing opportunities, people will stay away from you. Trust problems is a major problem. Trust problems lead into different angles. It goes into insecurities, it goes into doubt, it goes into unbelief. Sometimes it even goes directly into confrontation, because the people that are suffering from your trust issues will suffer from the impact of your trust issues, and it's very frustrating. So, trust issues are PTSD issues. How do you deal with someone who has trust issues? First and foremost, when you meet someone who has trust issues, know that it is not your fault. It's not about you. Sometimes it can be very painful. And sometimes we can be tempted to think that we have done something that has made them behave in a particular way. Sometimes it looks like, okay, maybe I didn't do something right, or maybe there's something I'm doing that is making this person not trust me. When you meet someone who has trust challenges or trust issues, remember to tell yourself, this is not about me. This is an issue this person has. It's a challenge. It's a PTSD issue. And it's not you that is the problem. So you need to remember and remind yourself constantly that you are not the reason why someone else has trust issues. And maybe you could actually have been the trigger depending on situations. But I'm talking about when you meet someone new, when you start a new relationship, or you start a new partnership, or you start a new contractual relationship, a new acquaintance, a new anything, and the person is having trust issues, you are not the reason why the person has trust issues. So don't personalize it. Don't feel bad. Don't judge yourself. Don't start second guessing yourself. Because the thing about trust issues is that the victim of mistrust begins to even have issues with their own self-esteem, their own self-confidence, because they feel that they did something wrong. They think that the problem is them. You are not the problem. You are not. Number two, if peradventure you were even the reason why someone has trust issues, maybe there was an agreement that went wrong, maybe you did something like you cheated on them, or you betrayed them, or you disappointed them, or you failed them, and they now begin to have trust issues. Trust me, even at that, you are not still the problem. You know why? Because in neuroscience, the cause of a problem is just 10%. 90% how a person responds to the problem is more important than the cause of the problem. So it's just like saying, if you did something to me and I got angry, 90% of my response to what you've done is more important than the 10% of what you have done to make me angry. So if I have been the reason why you have trust issues, it is on you to respond in a way that you don't begin to transfer that trust issues to other people. Because what happens with people is that they lost a marriage and they stopped trusting the other gender. A guy loses a marriage and stops trusting women. A lady loses her marriage and stops trusting men. A person loses his or her business and stops trusting other people like consultants or trainers or people that would have helped your business. People lose friendships and then they stop trusting friends. If you transfer problems from a situation where you lost trust and you start affecting other people, you have a problem. It's not the people that you're going into a relationship with that have problems. No, you need to check yourself and fix it. Because when you transfer trust problems from people to people, you are simply transferring pain that they did not cause. There's a quote I saw somewhere that says, your new relationship should not suffer the brunt of an old hurt. What we do is transfer pain. We are just taking pain from place to place and place to place. It is not acceptable. Not acceptable. So trust issues are deep issues, and you need to sit down and ask yourself, I need to help myself with this matter. So when you meet a person that has trust issues, number one, you are not the problem. Number two, even if you were the trigger, even if you were the cause of that problem, you are still not the problem, because the person does not give the person the license to transfer trust issues from place to place. Because this is assuming that once you've acknowledged that you are the cause of the trust issues, you have done what you can to make peace, to resolve the issues, and to, beyond apology, ensure that it doesn't happen again. So what next do you do when you meet someone with a trust issue? From my personal experience, when you meet someone with trust issues and they don't seem to get a grip on themselves, it's better that you create a distance from people that have trust issues, from my personal experience. If a person who has trust issues is not working double to help themselves, your best bet is to stay a distance, because you would always be a victim of their mistrust. Always. You would always suffer from the consequence of someone that has trust issues. You always suffer from the consequence of someone that has trust issues. So it's better to protect yourself. We call it emotional immunity, where you say, okay, you know what? Since I do not have the capacity to be on the receiving end of someone's trust issues, I better shield my heart from suffering from someone that has trust issues. Don't stay in the environment of someone that has trust issues if you know you can't protect yourself from the consequences of trust issues. Trust issues is a toxic behavior. It is a PTSD. And let me talk now to the person who has a trust issues. If you're watching Diary of a Coach and you have recognized that you have trust issues, or you have been told that you have trust issues, or you know that something somehow shows that you have trust issues, I want to make this appeal to you. You are hurting too many people by your pain. You are spilling blood everywhere because you are bleeding. And it's frustrating. You need to see someone to help you with tools on how to overcome these trust issues. First, acknowledge that you have trust problems. Number 2, accept that it is a problem. It is a challenge. It is destroying you. It is destroying all your potentials. It's destroying your relationships. Accept that fact. Number 3, trace back to the original trigger. What was the original source of this trust issue? Was it an adverse childhood experience? Was it an experience in adulthood? Was it caused by a person? Was it caused by a system? Was it caused by an environment? Was it caused by a consequence? Or is it even an assumption? Identify the trigger. What is the original cause of this issue? When you've identified the original cause of this issue, ask yourself, why is this issue a problem for me? What is the pain I'm holding on to from this thing that has happened? What is the pain? What have I determined or defined as the reason and the pain from this issue? When you have been able to identify why this is an issue for you, then ask yourself, what do I wish I could have done? What is my ideal state? Oh, now I know that I hardly trust people. I don't trust people in this context and that context and that context. What do I wish I could do? What do I wish I want? Create the wish list first. I wish that I could be more vulnerable. I wish that I could let my hair down. I wish I could relax better. I wish I could just trust people for what they say. I wish I could trust people for what they do. Once you can define those wish lists, you now ask yourself, what resources do I need that can empower me to build trust? Do I need to read books? Do I need to undergo therapy? Do I need to sit under someone to listen? Do I need to watch a video or videos? Do I need to practice some exercises? You need to ask yourself, what resources do I need to be able to get this done with? You need to do that. And then lastly, remember, don't put a time to it. Don't say, okay, I'm hoping that in the next 10 days, when I've sat under this person's teaching, when I've gone through this therapy, after this therapy, I will be perfectly okay. You may not be perfectly okay, but at least you would have made some progress. Don't put yourself in the cage where you say, by this time, I should have stopped mistrusting. I should stop distrusting. I should start trusting. No, you don't have to do so. Just determined to grow one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. In my book, based on logistics, the dedication page I said is dedicated to the buyer, and I said, stop trying to succeed, just grow. And that's my philosophy. The ambition to succeed is illusionary. It's an illusion. All I believe in is growth. Gradual growth, one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. The same thing with trust issues. Don't seek to be perfect. Sometimes not trusting wholly, not trusting fully is an asset. But when you don't even trust at all, when you are more of not trusting than trusting, it is not an asset, it's a liability. So take it one step at a time. Take one step at a time and ensure that you have the capacity to trust. People who don't trust are dramatic. Drama is stressful. Trust problems is stressful. You will lose a lot of people that would have added value to you. Because sometimes you're making them work overtime, trying to convince you. You're making them work overtime, trying to stay safe and be sure that they do things that will not make you not trust them. No need for that. Don't send people away from your lives, people that could have helped you, people that would have shown you so much love, people that would have supported you, people that would have built you up, people that would have given you so much cover and support. Your support system, don't wear them out with stress, with trust problems. Don't wear them out with drama and send them away. So if you've been losing friends, maybe you're just too dramatic for their liking. Maybe your trust issues is making them feel like, hi, I would rather just leave you alone than keep taking these things. Please don't do that to people. And don't do this to yourself. So, today is Diary of a Coach. Thank you for watching Diary of a Coach. Episode 293. Today's episode was titled Trust, how to deal with trust issues, or how to handle people with trust issues. And if you're having trust issues, please seek help. I bet you will thank yourself for seeking help. You will thank yourself. If you'd like us to help you at Subcar, just drop a message via WhatsApp or SMS, or call the number 0807-361-0884. We would help you with this issue. We can appoint you with therapists or clinical psychologists or psychiatrists and help you to overcome the challenge of trusting, because without trust, nothing can happen between two people. Without trust, nothing can happen between two people. Nothing good can happen between two people. When there is no trust, the real fabric of growth, bonding, development, evolution is broken down. When no trust is there, everything is lost. So don't do this to yourself. Please grow your capacity to trust. So this is the week of good imagination. Imagine that you have the capacity to let go of pain. Imagine that you have the capacity to let go of what makes you not trust. Imagine that you can begin to receive full love. Imagine that you can begin to receive full support. Imagine that you can accept people for who they are, where they are, and they can do good to you, not good, not evil. They can do good to you, not evil. They can support you, not destroy you. They can be everything positive to you, not anything negative. That is how to think and enjoy fellowship from people. So thank you for watching Diary of a Coach. How do you like what I'm wearing? This is my newest gift from Dorothy. I've received so many gifts since my birthday last year, and it's still pouring in. So I can't thank you enough. Dorothy, thank you for this gift. So I'm imagining good things coming back to you, and it is happening. This is the week of good imagination, the week of creativity, the week of good thinking. Go on and enjoy it. Yesterday we had a powerful session at Charge Up. It was back-to-back successful. Thank you, Hawa Ojefo, for a fantastic session yesterday. Thanks to my team for a robust session yesterday. And so we're taking it a notch higher. We're meeting again 15th of February. We're doing it a whole day of goal setting masterclass that comes with tea break, comes with lunch, comes with a manual, comes with a certificate, and it's so affordable. So if you'd like to join the full day goal setting masterclass, please do come and register immediately. Omelogo says, Coach Sam, good morning. Does trust issues include when one always first thinks about the negative aspect of anything, e.g. what you say or do or just about anything? Yes. If your default perception or interpretation is negative, that is trust problems. It's a dysfunctional way to interpret things. You know that to the pure, all things are pure. To the optimistic, all things are positive. To the pessimistic, all things are negative. And to the suspicious, all things are suspect. So we are naturally going to reap from the fruit of our perception. That's the way life is wired or configured to happen. Life is programmed to happen in such a way that you are the first beneficiary or the sufferer of your perception. So if your first interpretation to issues are negative, you will suffer from it. And if your first interpretation to issues are positive, you'd benefit from it. So you're the first beneficiary or sufferer of your perception. So the training your mind must go through is to first think positive and then give the benefit of doubt. That's why in law they says everybody is innocent until you are proven guilty. It's the same thing. Why did they not say you are first guilty until you are proven innocent? That's the same thing. So everyone has the benefit of doubt first until they prove you wrong. That is how we should think. That's how we should think. So if your first thinking is negative or doubtful or suspicious or anyhow dysfunctional, it is a trust problem, and there is a root to it. There's a root to it. Is either you were groomed that way from your home, maybe your mom or your dad or the people that were your significant influence when you were a child injected that philosophy in you. You learned it from somewhere, and you need to unlearn it. So you need to unlearn mistrust. You need to unlearn doubt. You need to unlearn suspicion. You need to unlearn negativity, and try to give a benefit of doubt. Omelogo says, thanks, coach. Please wave before you go. My son is watching. Hey, Kamsi baby, good to know you're online. And he's waving and insists on watching just a video. Hi baby, good to know you're watching Uncle Sam's Diary. Good to know, and hope to see you soon. Thank you, my love, for watching with your mommy. And have a wonderful day, Ife Kamsi. Good. So thank you everyone for watching Diary of a Coach. This is the week that everything is falling in place for you. Imagine that all the monies you're looking for is coming. Imagine that the kind of intimate relationship you're looking for is coming. Imagine that everything you're looking for is happening. Imagine that the job you're seeking is coming. Imagine that the kind of experience on the job you're looking for is coming. Imagine that the business you're thinking of how to start or how to improve on, the ideas are coming, the wisdom is coming, the opportunities are coming. Every good thing is coming your way this week, and you are taking every single one of them without fail. That is your portion. That is the possibility that is happening with you. Take it and enjoy every bit of it. Thank you so much. So, if you want to join the goal setting class on the 15th of February, there's an early bird fee of $22,500 before 1st of February. By 1st of February, it goes to $25,000 flat. So, please do take advantage of this. Call our number or send us a message, SMS or WhatsApp, 08073610884, and you'll be contacted and you can make your early payment, because we have just about 8 slots left. As of yesterday, 12 slots were gone, 8 slots left, and then you can join the program. So, see you on the 15th of February. I'm out of here. Have a good day, guys. This is episode 293 of Diary of a Coach. Tomorrow we go to 294, then we go to 285, then we go to all the way to episode 300. Whoa! We're gradually inching to a whole year's worth of Diary of a Coach. Voila. Fantastic. Okay, guys. Love you so much. Have a beautiful Sunday. Do yourself some good to unwind. I'll try my best to unwind today. Today is our under 30 class. It's already sold out. Starts by 12 o'clock. So, looking forward to that class too. Don't have trust issues this week. Rather, trust yourself to trust people, and you will see the benefits. I love you. Bye.